Hey, yo, Tom Price.
Alright, hello YouTube. It is Al Hoodrich in a Hoodrich review. Today we'll be reviewing the Tractor Control S2 control with a K, made by Native Instruments. This is a whole DJ rig setup. Everything you need is in that box. This one comes with a gator case that I bought separately in case you're the traveling DJ type. Keeps it from moving around, bouncing. Right now I have it already set up, but I'm going to go over the setup. With the Control S2, you basically get two turntables. See that? A little vinyl action. You can also cue up sections for live remixes, which is cool. So you have your two turntables here, 1 and 2, crossfader, so you don't hear the second part. So it's playing. We'll hit play here, and you don't hear it till you move it over and cut it out. And go to this one, hit play here. And you can match it up. But anyways, it's set up a nice little portable system. Here's your main gain and all that good stuff. Your headphone input here in the back. You're gonna need to plug it in USB to your laptop, and I'm using right now, I'm a main out, which you don't need. It's basically when you first get it initialized, it's going to be in your laptop sound. So I just took my Bluetooth speaker, auxiliary corded to the laptop to get that louder sound. But it also can just go out of your laptop so you can hear it better. So that's out of my laptop speakers. But I plug in my Bluetooth, you can hear it better. There you go. Anyways, what do you need to do first? Alright, first you're going to need to go to nativeinstruments.com for registration. Register your product, download a setup guide, create an account. Then you're going to need this card here on the reverse side is going to be your serial number for the software. The software is free, you just got to register and make an account. If there's any issues with registering, if you bought it used, contact the original owner. Like me, I'm buying up for sale. I haven't been using it. It comes with this keyboard layout right here, shortcuts on your keyboard, so you can do the same things here on here if you're doing some editing. So that will come in handy. You can assign them, stuff like that. So you're gonna get these two cards. Don't lose this card. It's got the serial numbers on the reverse side to your product, so you can get the software. But after you're done downloading the software, you're gonna open it up. Let me start fresh. Okay, close that out. So I've downloaded Tractor 2 software. We're gonna double click it, initialize it. Make sure that you've downloaded the drivers first. Plug this in here, turn it on. After it's initialized, turn it on, and it should go right into it. And you'll get a couple of pre-installed loops. So this one's called House 1. Drag and drop it in there. Or you can use the browse knob, which is in the middle here, and you see it will go up and down here. And I'll pick House 2, load B with the B button there, and it'll drop it right in there. Or you can drag and drop it manually. But if you're mixing live, you want to use, let me see if I can hold it up, you can see this browse button in the middle. This is browse. You see how this goes up and down on your little music. And you can also select your own from your own music collection, either beats you've made or, you know, whatever. If you have a Drake MP3 or whatever, you can add all that into your track collection. So once you establish that, you can analyze the tracks, which gives you the BPM. Since these are already preloaded, it tells me these are 127 beats per minute. So now that I have it set up, I got the loaded files. I hope you can see everything. Here you have a sample bank, 1 through 4. If you hit play, you'll play your audio. And then you can cut into them. So count it, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can cue in wherever you want. There's that. You go back to 1, it'll rewind it all the way to the beginning. You can also drag this around, cue it up. And the way it splits up the music in the sound waves, when you analyze, it'll line up the grid for you, which is great. Now on the other side, we play this. It saved my previous cues. You can do live remixes, stuff like that, you know? Going back and forth. You also have a pitch control, which is set. So you want to zero out your pitch control, hit reset. Now the pitch is these little sliders. You can make it slow down, go faster. It'll tell you up here, I went from 27 to 37. 10% increase. So you can beat match. We'll beat match with some headphones here so the audience doesn't hear what you're doing. So you can listen to it in your headphones, the audience won't hear it. This is pretty good now, I guess, because a lot of people are in quarantine. They're doing the whole mix thing online. But basically, you're going to need the power cable, plug it in. You're going to need the USB to the laptop. I'm really trying to think how the easiest way to set it up. But really, you go to the website, register your product, download the program, your drivers. Once all that's installed, then you're going to initialize the software. Once you get the software free from the website, entering your product key on the card, then you're going to power this thing on. This should sync up right away. There's also outputs in the back to put it in a, you know, if you're doing an event, into the system. But initially, it's going to come straight out of your laptop. I just plugged in my Bluetooth speaker to get that louder sound, just so you could hear for the video. And I mean, that's about it. You just play your sound. Add cuts. Just like a record, just smaller and more portable. Now there's also onboard effects. You hold the shift key here, there's a effects knob, dry, wet. You can hit that. Hear that? The gain knob, you hold the shift, you got different effects. This is my favorite, right? Now if you want to reset that sound, just push in the knob. It's like a button. Like you, shift. And you toggle, push it in like a analog stick on a controller, PlayStation, Xbox. These all push in here. Now, you want to watch here in your game. You don't want it ever to be in the red. So you can make certain tracks are going to be louder than other tracks. So keep an eye on that. So before you start recording, which here you can record straight into the program and export it as an audio file of your choosing. Also, if you do this drop down bar here, this is the essential window. You can do extended. You can do browser. This is what I do when I'm doing a live event, because then I can see my entire listing here of the tracks that I picked out for the night's event. This is all the preloaded stuff, so I don't get flagged for copyright. These are all free preloaded stuff you get with the Native Instruments pack. This one's called Break Attack, if you want to hear that. And then we got another one called, let's see, let's pick Break Clocks. Get that one. This is also a good way if you're a producer and you want to write beats without having an MPC. This kind of works as an MPC. You could also put loops where you hit in, out, and you'll play the loop throughout. So it's just playing a loop. And then you could chop the loop. It's very simple once you get the hang of it. I would advise going on YouTube and finding more intermediate, beginner, more in-depth. But as far as the setup goes, you're gonna need the power cable, the USB, the software, and the software drivers, which are all Native Instruments for your Traktor Pro. As far as customizing it the way you want, that's on you. But usually I will go here once I'm in the mixing session and I have everything loaded up. This is the essential, what it will look like when you initialize the setup. Other than that, that's about it. I mean, you have your cues and they highlight up. That means it's in your headphone. You can hear it in your headphone. You can turn it off, so you can do the mix in your headphone before you bring it live for the listeners. These top knobs here, you got your gain control for each channel here and here, and these are also your toggles when you shift. If you want to do a delay or echo or a flange like I was showing earlier, usually that's a popular thing to do in electronic music. When you're getting ready to drop the next track, you hear them hit this little thing right here. You know what I mean? And then also he'll shift and reset it back to its normal. But that in a there's so much things you can do with it, but just for the initial setup, you're just gonna power it on, get it going, and it's gonna come out to your laptop initially. So once you get everything running and you start, plug this, it's gonna come right out of your laptop. Now you could also just have your headphones on your laptop, or you can just work off your laptop, plug it into a speaker, or you can have a main output for your Traktor system. There's a lot of stuff I can go into, but just to get started, that's what you need to do. But it's just a very cool, neat machine. And if you're lucky enough to get a flight case, the back slides off so you can have all your wires hanging out in your setup. This flight case, durable. There's rubber inside. This has been to a few gigs with me. But that's it, guys. So I hope this helps. Comment if I missed something or you have any questions. I'll try to answer them best I can. Other than that, you know, have fun, stay safe, wash your hands, all that good stuff. All right.